Welcome to another venture with Getting Lost. Today we're at Punggol. This river here is called the Waterway, and we're going to explore this area and all the natural wonders in this area. So join me after the intro as we explore Punggol. Welcome to Punggol, and over the water here you can see this very iconic bridge that is very recognizable for Punggol, and this is Waterway Point, which is a shopping center at the bottom there and a condominium on top, and it stands right beside this body of water, which is actually a river called the Waterway. It actually runs through Punggol and Sengkang. And we're going to explore all the natural wonders you can find in the east of Singapore. Well, not exactly the east, more like northeast of Singapore. Okay, so first of all, Waterway Point. In the next episode, we're going to go that direction, but first, we're going to head down this direction. And as you can see, this is the bridge. And they actually have landscaped the area along the waterway quite nicely. As you can see, they actually put in some miniature waterfalls, and also plant a lot of interesting plants, a lot of different flora along the riverside. And look at this flower here. The flower looks like they're actually wearing a bow tie. And they actually have landscaped Punggol and Sengkang very nicely for the people living here. And as we walk along the river, as you can see here, we're going to head down that direction to a place called Punggol Waterway Park. It's just a small park that they actually created at a bend of the river, where it's a bit interesting. It's just a little park which they made for us to enjoy. And the first thing you see here is, if you go up this small little hill here, is a little water park where little kids can play with water. Look at that. This is some of the features in some of the more newer housing estates where they actually create such water parks for you to play. And across from the water park is a toilet, and right beside the toilet is a bridge. This bridge will actually cross over the waterway, which is the river, and they call this the Adventure Bridge. You can actually call this a suspension bridge because of the wires on top there. They actually help to suspend part of the load of the bridge itself. And what you get from here is a nice view of the river from the top. And this is the walkway underneath the bridge itself. Okay, if you come here during the weekends like I did, you can see lots of people walking, jogging, cycling around. And let's have a look over the river. Look at that. And in the distance over there is actually the LRT track. It's a very nicely designed little park here for people to just enjoy nature. Singapore actually spent a lot of money to create such green spaces for their citizens to enjoy, with lots of different flora, and because of that, a lot of fauna also come and live around this area here. Here's the bridge itself, and like I said, it crosses the waterway, which is this river here. And if you keep walking along this riverside here, you notice they actually have planted orchids at the riverside. And this is a species of orchids that can survive here. I'm very interested at the LRT track over there, so I'm going to go over there and just have a look at it. On the way there, I noticed this bush here with a very huge flower. This is a very unique plant that I've not seen before, so I just thought I should take a video of it with its green bulbs. Look at that. It's just a big shrub, a big bush. And as we are crossing underneath the LRT track, I noticed that it's a very unique and interesting feature or landmark in this park itself. With all the concrete supporting beams crossing the river. And if you look at the river itself, there are turtles. We don't have to worry about them turning into Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles because the waters here are clean. No toxic sludge to change them into Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or any type of warrior turtles. Anyway, look at the sky, it's just so beautiful. And look at the track. Yes, this is definitely a very unique landmark for this part of the island. Look, an LRT is crossing the bridge, the track, on the track. And I like the way how the plants are actually, the creepers are actually grown along the wall itself. You know? There are more on that side than on this side, so that means that that side gets more sun than this side here. That's why the creepers grow so well. And the bridge that we were at earlier, and I think there's HDB in the distance there. HDB flats. Like I said, Singapore spend lots of money on their landscaping the place, especially with this type of little flowers. So this is the park itself. Now what we're going to do now is we're going to walk back the way we came. We're going to walk past this park here and we're going to go back to Waterway Point and walk past the iconic bridge and further down along the river that direction. And for those people who knows about Punggol, Punggol itself has an MRT station, but you normally get around Punggol using the LRT, and that is one of the stations. So what we're going to do now, we're going to walk back to Waterway Point and walk past Waterway Point, walking along the river, and walk past the iconic bridge and keep walking down until we hit the sea. So let's just recap. We were actually at Punggol Waterway Park, or more commonly known as My Waterway at Punggol. And now we'll head the other direction and see what other nature secrets that we can explore at the other side of the river. Just a sneak peek. So now we have actually walked past the iconic bridge over there, as you can see, and we're going to continue walking along the river until we hit the sea, which is that direction. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this first part of our adventure in Punggol. I hope you enjoyed it. There's lots more to see, so please stay tuned. And what you need to do now is you need to like, share and subscribe if you have not done so. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I would appreciate it if you do. And the most important thing, the thing that you must do, is to join me for my next adventure. Until next time, bye bye.